Hi, my name's Ileana, and I'm going to talk about thyroid stimulating hormone. So, the main drug used for hypothyroidism is levothyroxine, and it is a replacement for hormones that are naturally produced in the thyroid gland, which regulate the metabolism and the energy within your body. And it is that levothyroxine is chemically identical to thyroxine, which is T4 that is naturally secreted by the thyroid gland. And the mechanism of action, thyroxine, like I said, is a synthetic form of T4, and it is also converted to T3. T4 and T3 bind to receptor proteins within within all cell nucleuses, and which then causes a metabolic effect through DNA transcription and protein synthesis. So the absorption of levothyroxine is orally administered, and it is 40 to 80% absorbed, and the absorption is increased when you are in a fasted state, and if there's too much dietary fiber, the absorption actually goes down. And so the distribution of levothyroxine, it is a circulating thyroid hormone that is bound to plasma within the cells. And they're also through these three that are listed. And then there are free hormones that are metabolically also active at the same time. And the metabolism of levothyroxine includes that the liver is the main site where T3 and T4 are metabolized, and the primary pathway is called a sequential deionization, and deionization is also occurs within the kidneys. And then the elimination of levothyroxine is through urination, so the process of which the kidneys go through, and the half-life elimination is 9 to 10 days after consumption. So some side effects of levothyroxine include headache, insomnia, irritability, fever, hot flashes, sweating, appetite changes, weight changes, and a flooding heart or a pounding chest. So the next part I'm going to talk about is the within the realm of elite track and field. That is the main reason why this could be an ergogenic aid within athletics. So the man on the right is named Alberto Salazar. He is a track and field coach for what's called the Nike Oregon Project up in Eugene, Oregon. And they have a endocrinologist that is hired who has been treating his athletes such as Galen Rupp, who is on the left, and Jordan Hussein, Tara Ermand, and Mo Farah. And so within the realm of elite track and field, there's speculations of the diagnosis of hypothyroidism. Because of this, Dr. Jeffrey S. Brown, who is the consultant for Nike, and he has treated elite track and field athletes that have cumulatively have won 15 Olympic gold medals. So Dr. Brown pretty much stands alone in believing that endurance athletes can have hormonal imbalance induced to intense training. And no other endocrinologist doctor has treated athletes for such fatigue causing conditions. And some say that to see a large number of young athletes being treated for thyroid deficiency would be considered unusual and pretty suspicious because no other doctor has been doing something like this. And he's the only doctor in the country giving athletes the answer to what they wanted to hear, something just might be wrong with the picture of having certain athletes go to him and him only. And these athletes are diagnosed with subclinical hypothyroidism. This is when the thyroid stimulating hormone values are just under what's generally considered abnormal, so hardly abnormal at all. And Alberto Salazar says that Dr. Brown is the best sports endocrinologist in the world because he sees things that other doctors do not. And it's a common belief that production of hypothyroid or high thyroid hormone is suppressed due to the heavy training, which then in result inhibits the athlete's performance. So the reason it is under such debate is because the thyroid hormones and the hypothyroid medication is used to increase testosterone levels within the athletes. So that's why it is so debatable.